So I've made a couple vegan and gluten-free lasagnas, which are appropriate for a detox. And what I did, this is just ice on the top. I'm storing them in my porch right now in the coolers because it's freezing cold out there. So I know that they're going to stay perfectly fine out there. So this one is getting ice on top, so I'm going to use it right away because I didn't put it in a Ziploc bag or anything, and I'm starting to get that. So I don't want the flavor to be affected, so I'm going to eat this one now. But that one still looks okay, and I should be able to keep that one in the porch for a little longer. So anyway, what I've done is, you can't see the layers in this now because it's all frozy around the outside. That's too bad. But I have layers of, what I've done is, this is a sage chestnut sort of lasagna. So this doesn't have the typical sort of flavors of lasagna. It's more like the flavors of a pumpkin gnocchi or pumpkin ravioli or whatever. So anyway, but the dominant flavors in this are sage, and I use shiitake mushrooms. Normally I would use cremini because they're not as strong a flavor. So the shiitake really overpowers things, even when I put just a little bit. But I wouldn't recommend using shiitake. I would recommend cremini for this. So, but another dominant flavor in here is my cherry wine. And you're going, what? But that's appropriate for a detox? Well, I'm cooking it in the sauce, so the alcohol is cooked off of the sauce, and I don't have to worry about it any longer. So then I can still eat that, and it's yum. And anyway, so I am a little bit, I wonder about the chestnuts like this. I used one package of chestnuts for 3 lasagnas that are bread pan size, and I've already eaten one. And I should have used 2 packages of spinach, frozen spinach. I only had one, and I didn't have enough for this top layer. This is mostly chestnut because I ran out of the spinach. So I should have used a couple. And I used about just about 2 packages of this. So this is where's the, I can't find the amount of grams on there. Oh, 227 grams. So I used almost 2 packages for 3 bread pans worth of lasagna. And if you look at the ingredients, if I can get them into focus, there we go. It's they're suitable for detox. So this is a great product for that. If you're getting a little bored with your diet on a detox and you really like lasagna because it's winter. So anyway, I'm just going to mention a few things. Why I wonder about the chestnuts. I don't know how to use chestnuts without cooking them first. And they're nuts, and I really would rather not cook those oils. So, but chestnuts don't seem to have a lot of them. They're pretty dry and really quite flavorless. So anyway, I was making notes from my Plant Science, An Introduction to Botany by Catherine Clyer. Anyway, berries have several carpels, each with several seeds. A berry has a leathery rind, is called a hesperidium. Example, an orange. Squash and melons are peepos, and this has squash in it, so I have some peepos in here. And they're a berry with a hard outer fruit wall. Blackberries and raspberries aren't berries. They're aggregate fruits. They have several carpels aggregated together in one flower. Each ball with seed inside came from a carpel, drupe. Blackberries and raspberries are aggregate drupes. All stone fruits are drupes. Example, peach, plum, apricot, cherry, avocado, and mango. Cashews are also drupes. Walnuts, almonds, and pecans are not nuts. They're like coconut. They're drupes. Hazelnuts, acorns, and chestnuts are nuts. Apples and pears are plums. You have to eat 100 apple seeds for toxic cyanide levels. So there's some information from some of the stuff I've been watching lately.